we back, goddammit.
Love blue heart upward turned hand with medium dark skin tone gesturing with fingers pitched together FaceTime video.
Alright, I think we back. Let me know if we back, y'all. What up, what up? There you go. Fuck it, I'm gonna run it like that. Nah, cut that shit off. Yeah, we gonna let this chill for a second. What up, Savage? What up, Cam? I see y'all. There's some shit moving through these trees. So y'all gonna see me stop and listen for a second every now and again, because I don't know what the fuck I'm hearing, but that shit big. Just throwing fucking tortillas and shit into the trees. I don't know what the fuck gonna come snack on that. But yeah, what up, folks? Pretty sure we back. Hey, Miss Alice, what up, what up? Salute, salute, what it do? Appreciate you showing love. We ain't got too much going on over here. My last one just froze up on me, so I'm trying to see what's going on with this one. But yeah, we ain't got too much going on. We're just doing a little conspiracy time, you know what I'm saying? Just having a chat with the folks and who can get to tap in. Facts, Miss Alice. Love, love. I appreciate you. You know, we we the best family, you know what I'm saying? Had a bunch of folks drop into the last one, but I don't know about this one. We gonna see. But yeah, we just chilling though. I ain't really tripping on it. See if I can pin this comment real quick. I'll put it this way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a good night. I ain't gonna be on here too long. So yeah, facts. I definitely hope you have a good night. Oh shit. Hold on. I forgot to do all this shit when I just restarted. There we go. Now we rolling. Yeah, we ain't got too much shaking, man. I keep wanting to try this music thing out or something so we ain't gotta be sitting here in fucking silence, but I'll mess with that in the future. I need to get some more info on if we good or not. I see people do it, but I don't know if they give a fuck or not. I kinda give a fuck, so I need to know if I'm good or not. He said, "Hey, bro, listen, fuck the police. Facts. You see the bat? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Alex? But yeah, facts. We stand on that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't standing too hard. But yeah, fuck them. Well, I ain't gonna say that. We got some officers and all that in chat sometimes. Fuck my local police. I can't speak for everybody department. Fuck my local CFPD. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. He said dot 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 dot. Some of them cool now. Some of them cool now. Like I said, you know, can I maybe I don't want to throw a percentage. You know what I'm saying? Some of them straight. He said yes or no. Oh, you one of them. I gotta pick a side, huh? No, I gotta stand with my boys in chat though. You know what I'm saying? Them the boys. They gonna have my back. You feel me? If you gonna watch my six, I got you. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me, Alex? Nah, nah. I ain't gonna say if shit get too gangster. I ain't kicking legs and running, but yeah, J like that last one froze on me. It hit that little 40-minute mark, and yeah, it just fucked around, and yeah, that was the first time that happened. Everybody said it just cut out. I still had everybody, but you feel me? I don't know. What up, Brookside? How you doing, my brother? How you doing? I actually figured out how to cheat code it and get my actual channel into the live now, so I ain't gotta use my other channel no more. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't gotta use it no more, but yeah, I figured out how to freestyle that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, desert. It just 40 minutes, like exactly 40 minutes and 30 seconds. It just, I guess, stopped. Savage said he had lost connection. My girl had texted me. It was like I was just looping, so I was like, oh shit, yeah, yeah. Alex, Alex, I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you tapping in. You hit me with a good one right there. But nah, facts. I hope you have a good night. Nah. Do they usually email when stuff like that happen? It ain't say nothing. Like it ain't give me no like community thing or nothing like that. It just stopped. I ain't touch nothing or nothing like that. I'm just sitting over here in my chair. You feel me? But it just froze up. But for that 40 minutes, it had like 400 views on it. So I hope ain't nobody do nothing stupid, no troll shit or nothing. He said, nah, they don't email you. Okay, what's up, Rambo? He said, we back, we back. Yes, sir. It's something big over here eating. Oh, he right here eating these damn taco shells we threw in the trees. He said, at least this is banned. You won't be able to get live again. Yeah, facts. That's why I tried immediately. That's why I tried to just run it back. I ain't try to wait no 5-10 minutes or nothing just in case. But they let me run it back, no issues. No pop ups, no nothing. He said probably AI auto block. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, that was the first time that happened. Hold on, cuz. Hold on. Now this I might have to get blocked on, bro, because I don't give a fuck. Hold on. Cut this real quick. Alright, you can have that back. But hold on, bro. Fuck is down here by these trees, cuz. All right. No tourists tonight. We back. Yeah, facts, y'all. It's just something right here in these trees, and I'm not fucking with it. But yeah, if that get me in trouble, I ain't even tripping. I'm not about to run all the way upstairs when this bitch right here. Yeah, skinwalker type shit. We threw some pita fucking stale taco shells behind the fence. And uh yeah, now it's something right here, and it's so big that it's moving this whole fucking tree, but I just can't see it. And I'm assuming it's trying to get to this little taco shell. But it's so big, it just moved this whole big ass bush right here. And that's the only thing right here with a flashlight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. He said, "What's up? What you see?" I can't see shit, but I got the pups out here. We good. Pepper gonna whoop some ass. Pepper whoop ass. My other little dog, he too damn old. But yeah, facts. It's probably just a possum. But we don't really see them like that over here. And he loud. Like I hear him walking right now. I ain't seen a possum since the first year I moved in over here type shit. So I don't know. But we did just throw that shit like an hour or two ago. So like he's saying, he might be right. I got a big set of trees right here. So it's a lot of shit in here. It's just, yeah, if I shut this off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What the fuck? I wish the camera was bright enough. Fuck these iPhones, first of all. I wish the camera was bright enough or good enough to pick up what I'm seeing. He said I carry a pen light for those exact reasons when I don't want to pull the weapon light. Facts. I got one, it's just upstairs. A nice one too. I can't even think of the brand on it right now. Uh we was in a rental car one day and I just found it in there. It was nice as fuck, so I kept it. But nah, yeah, facts. It's just still. I don't be playing with these shits. They be all types of shit coming out these trees. Fucking 15-foot snakes, Yotes, all type of shit. So I don't play. I know it ain't no Yoda. He would have been made a sound by now. Like, I don't know if all these states got it, but in my county, oh my God, that's a spider. Now, in my county, we got something called the Nextdoor app where all the folks connect, from the neighborhoods and all that. So, uh, just a few hours ago, they was talking about maybe 5 or 6 people was talking about they seen coyotes in my area and shit. And I always hear them. So, like I said, I'm never tripping. But when people start saying they seeing them in their yards and going through their trash and shit, like tomorrow trash day, you know what I'm saying? That's what raised my nerves up. Now, where in the fuck did you just connect that web to, my boy? That's a big ass spider. I got everything going on tonight, y'all. Shit, I got the spiders out. We got whatever the fuck in the trees. We got the moths showing love tonight. God, dog. If I was on a channel that I didn't care about, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, y'all. We going hunting. I'm finna go catch me one. But nah. What the fuck, bro? He said, the night ain't over at night. Facts, 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 facts. You right. Coming soon. I ain't up like that now. I'm trying to freak it out with the flashlight. Oh yeah. Cause whatever it is can move a whole fucking tree. Not a whole tree, but like one of these little baby trees right here. And that's crazy to me. How the fuck is you moving this whole little baby tree like this? I don't even know if a deer will do that. Like a deer usually, be all agile, try to get up in there, take it, walk away with it type shit. But nah, whatever this is, been right here for like 10 minutes. I'll let him do his thing, though. We chilling. He said it's a squatch. I'm saying, nah, I would have seen his ass. I'm in Carolina, though. They say the motherfuckers be out here in Appalachia, but I ain't nowhere close to the actual mountains. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the fucking burbs in the city. Dry humping the fuck out that tree, right? Let me sit down before I raise my nerves up. Hold on. Before I sit down, where the fuck that spider go? That's what I need to be shining the light on. Where the fuck that spider go? Oh, I see his ass. Alright. He chilling. He said it's the swamp ape. Nah, like, usually, even if it's a possum or something, my little Peppa, she like a, I don't want to call her a farm dog, but she like one of them outside dogs. You know what I'm saying? She be on shit like that. Like, she be at the fence barking and growling. Like, right now, she up next to me, like, up under me. She ain't shaking or nothing. Usually, if it's something big and she sense it, she'll, you know what I'm saying, show me. She'll get the being up under me, but I don't know. They acting like they don't even know what the fuck is over there. They don't even act like they hear it. Well, my one dog deaf, so I usually rely on her, but she don't act like she hear nothing right now. Oh, wait, she going down the stairs. So, yeah, if she fucks something up, then I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah. And I know it's not no snake. Not around the tree like that. Like, messing with the tree and shaking it and shit. Not like that. But we see some pretty large snakes out here, though. But I don't really see them at night. That's my thing. Go get him, Peppa. Go get him. He said I called and see the Southern Ohio. Similar weather, 75% of the year. Same environment, farms everywhere outside the cities. I land there, see back in the Marine Corps. And I'm from Ohio, very similar states. Facts, facts, facts. I got some fam up in Ohio, and kind of exactly what you're saying. They kind of want to come down here. One, for us, and two, because it's like you saying it's not a big dramatic, oh my God, shift. You know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of pick the right area. You're pretty much good. He said, I've seen a four-legged animal fucking moving, hopped a 4-foot fence, didn't even break a stride. Bladen County, I'm saying, and they do that. I got a good 6.5-foot fence right here, but the deer out here, nah, them boys savages. They'll just clear it like it's nothing. Like I got a little watering hole right here, and sometimes they gotta cross the street from the other cribs across the street where the other trees is, and sometimes they'll just come jetting through. No car, give a fuck, no nothing, and they'll just clear my little gap like it's nothing. And they don't know that on the other side it's just a sheer drop. So they'll clear the fence, the 7.5-foot fence, but on the other side, you got another 7-foot drop. You know what I'm saying? So they clear it and then drop that 15 feet, like you saying, and still don't even break their stride. Still, they be pushing it, going through the trees like it's nothing. But that's why I'm saying I don't think this a deer, because he kind of just chilling in one spot. Like usually they grab them shits and get gone. So that's surprising to me. Whatever the fuck this is. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, if it's a possum, I'm shutting this live off. Fuck it. You already know what's finna happen. I got a 22 for that. Yeah, he said them deer can do that. Facts. Nah, I haven't seen. Well, no, I'm lying. I seen one Yodi in my area, but never by my crib. But literally right outside my neighborhood, coming from my area. Like I was on the way back to my crib, and I seen one coming out my area, type shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, all right. And this was a while ago, but he was big though. Cuz was like probably good. He was more than 150 pounds. He was a good big hairy dude, type shit. Pause. But yeah, he was big as fuck. And I usually hear them. They sing like a motherfucker over here. They go crazy. But we ain't talk about seeing them in our area till recently. So they got me a little bit nervous. Cause I chill out here with my dogs a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I got tiny little dogs. So they bark, they fight. But, that's a Yodi. I ain't playing with that shit. Up top, I used to come up with them a lot and see them kind of real close up, other side of the field type shit. Up there, they don't really give a fuck about you. They'll see you and run. Down here, I don't hear them stories. They'll run up on you. They'll get on your dog. They'll, get at your legs and shit if they wanted to. So I don't play with them. If I see one, I'm usually on protective timing. You know what I'm saying? Not like, oh yeah, it's a Yodi. Nah, like I see one, I'm usually on timing. Cause I don't be knowing what the fuck they on. He said thermals, bro, cheap ones, facts. I got a PSA not too far from me, and they got like a whole section of them shits. And they got, I think, coming off the top last time I was there, they had like 4 or 5 options that was less than 1K. You know what I'm saying? And with thermals, I always used to think of thermals as anything over 1K. You know what I'm saying? I always thought all them shits was just super fucking expensive. So when I'm seeing them less than 1K, I always thought anything less was good numbers. So if they go for even less than that, you know what I'm saying? Fire. I just ain't seen it yet. But once I seen the store and like held myself was like, 8, 9 type shit. And they seem fire. But I have heard like different ones that go for less than that. I just ain't seen the brands or like know of them myself. He said if you got Yodis, you got wolves, but you'll never see the wolves 99% of the time. Facts. Nah, we do got wolves. I think that's more of a, I'm not sure in our county, but we definitely got them in Western Carolina though for a fact. I'm not too far from like national grounds in the forest and all that extra shit. And I ain't made room out there. I don't hear too many people even go out there to begin with, hiking and trailing and all that. And it's a real big national spot, but yeah, not that I know of. He said the Argentina would trash a Yodi. I believe it. I fucking believe it. Yeah, I hear it leaving now. I fucking believe it. But like I said, some of these Yodis I do see out here be like some good 200-pound dudes. Like they big, they strong too. They eat whatever they eat, and they eat. Like we got a good beaver population over here, so I was assuming they spend their time in the trees, beaver hunting type shit. But other than that, shit. When I do see them, yeah, I already know the type of timing I would have to be if I was by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time when I'm in the trees or if I'm doing something, I'm by myself. Lucas said these guns are gross. What's your idea of some good guns, Lucas? Hit me with some fresh ideas. You hit that many emojis on me. God, dog. Is that a Gerber or I was about to say cricket? CRKT. I'm not sure of them, but yeah, you looking at a Gerber, my brother. You're looking at a Winchester and a Gerber. I wish I could get the names to pick up better on camera, but you know how that stainless steel shit go. Oh, you actually came back. All right. The Beretta M9A4 Fire, the CZ Brent 2 MS. I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna have to look that one up. The FNX 45. Yeah, that's some fire options. Facts, facts. You right. I like that, Lucas. I got an older 92 FS that I keep in the cut. You know what I'm saying? She got a couple of scratches. She need a new grip because the bottom of my grip cracked. But I don't have any FNs. I don't got too much experience with FNs. I heard of a Burn 2 before, but I can't think of what you were talking about with that one. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But most CZ's fire. I never heard too much trash talk about no CZ. Nah, shit. Respect, Lucas. Like I said, you ain't trolling, my brother. I ain't trying to be too crazy with the niceness now. You know what I'm saying? I just put them out. Just put them out. Only those two make the knife 100% like that. Hold on. Oh, only those two make that knife 100% like that. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if he was in my last one when somebody was asking me. I just found that on the beach, my brother. I got like a little fake 40-foot beach at the end of my street that got like some sand. Like I said, I'm like real close to the water and all that. So I was just down there one day playing in the, feet in the water type shit. I had moved some sand around and I found a little knife. It was just sitting there open. You know what I'm saying? So I pick it up because I'm like, I'm about to close it or, move it to the spot because I'm like, open sand on the open knife in the sand type shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I look at it. It was super clean, all that shiny steel. It was just like it was brand new. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm keeping this. Ain't no way. I'm there by myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just got it because I found it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buy it or nothing. I don't know too much about the Gerber brand itself. You know what I'm saying? To show it no love. But real sturdy knife. I use it for pretty much anything, and it's still actually sharp as shit. If I picked it up right now and rubbed it across my hand, it would probably cut me. You know what I'm saying? That Winchester needs some love though. I had that Winchester for like 15 years, so she needs some blade sharpening and some love. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Lucas, what you got? You want to have a flex off?" Oh, Rambo on this flex off. I wish I could participate, but yeah, y'all killing me right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, we got Chester in the building. What up, my brother? He said Chester's not even real. He a robot. Oh shit, that's your conspiracy for the night, my brother. He said Chester the robot. Oh shit. Let me find out. Oh, he said you got what you just listed. Oh, that's what you got. All right, all right, all right. Oh, so you was trying to flex low key. You know what I'm saying? All right. He said, we could do a suppressor flex. Oh shit, that count in my book. That count. You know what I'm saying? Got the Dead Air Wolverine V2. I heard of that before. I forgot who run that, but shit, I heard of that. Shit, Chanson is actually ChatGPT, and I guarantee he's down there somewhere where the can confirm. Oh shit! He said, check out the Smith and Wesson, the Ed Brown Scandia grip. Let me screenshot that, Lucas. I'm reading off my main phone right now, so hold on. Give me a minute. I can't really do my Google searching how I used to. Give me a second. I see you too. You said Google Smith, Google that Smith. Give me a second. Give me a second. He said, there is no flexing until you got a full auto, then come show those guys. Hey, nah, I might be, yeah, we gonna keep that on the hush now, you know what I'm saying? But I might know some people. I might know some people with a few parts and pieces that might help out an AK or two, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Hold on, yeah, I see you, Lucas. Give me a second. I'm caught up. Let me, you said it's the Smith& Wesson Ed Brown Scandia grip. All right, give me a second. I'm finna look that up. Ed Brown. Oh, oh. Let me get that Scandia grip on there. Oh my God. 2.0 metal. That's nice. I believe one of the boys got one of these. Not specifically this, but one of those metal frame joints. This is nice. Oh, I like that. Oh, shit. Okay, okay, okay. Big time intergalactic stepper type shit. I know too much, J-Dog. You know what I'm saying? We gonna leave that where it's at. You feel me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 3 Eye Atlas type shit. You feel me? Word on the street is my boy from the Buru. You said they don't get find that space rock he brought in here from another dimension. He trying to pull a fast one on us. Hey, yo, you need to start another one of them sagas like Brett did from the dude that got the alien in the safe. You know what I'm saying? You need to start one of them sagas. Catch a few million views. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Nah, that will be fire. Don't give me no ideas now. Matter of fact, where the fuck did I throw that crazy ass rock I found earlier? I found a crazy looking rock earlier. Not on no meteorite shit, but I forgot where I threw it. I was trying to break it open so I could actually show it. That shit looked like it had like some crystal structures and shit on it. Damn, I forgot where I threw it. It's somewhere sitting. Damn. Next time, next time. He said, let's all acknowledge we had a space force, so how long will we had a space how long before we had a space marine? I was born too early and had to settle for the ground marine. Savage, you stupid. Hey, that's funny as hell. The space marines would be crazy. But just for the factor of them making the space force in the first place, they didn't already let go too much. Like, come on now, the space force, y'all. This supposed to be conspiracy time, so we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But come on, bro, the space force for real, for real. And the factor of them actively having recruiting centers and all that for that. Like, come on, bro. He said, "Long live the salamanders." What the hell that mean, Lucas? He said, "Don't say alien too loud." Ice skunk. Oh shit! He said that alien is in the water puddle swimming now. Facts. I seen that. Uh, how y'all feel about that though? I do want to hear some opinions on that because a lot of I personally just feel like just keeping it all honest, bro. I feel like that's just some good computer editing or however the fuck they running that. I'm really not seeing it. Just all human honesty. I love it for the entertainment. Like I want to delve into it and be on some like shit like that, but I really don't want to because I feel like nah, bro. Like as humans, like we need to really take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like before this shit just get too weird or some shit actually fucking happen like that, and then we don't know how to take it. So if this is that, I mean, yeah, I need to see some way more than it swimming in some fucking water on a video. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't, and it's like, we're just trying to run it for the internet and shit, like that's crazy. But like, I do need to see more before I have a very differing opinion on, you know what I'm saying, just jumping into some shit like that. Cause hell nah. You said that what happened? You said it's evolving. Oh yeah, facts. But damn, you called that? That's crazy, Jasmine. He said, Lucas said, what is this? He must having coming with crack dealers. What in the hell, Lucas? Pushing that rock. Hey, yo. He said, I only know like three people with the, oh my God. See, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You feel me? He said, I feed it hot dogs with no buns, especially the to assert dominance over that stupid. Hey, yo. But that's my other thing, too. Like, what the fuck is it eating? Like, it's been a minute. Like, what the shit filter feeding or something? Like, how is he taking care of the shit? Like, I got questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, real actual, like, besides just the simple questions. Like, I need to know some shit, you feel me? Because what the fuck? He said, I got a paw from American Dad in my attic. Are you talking about, oh, you know, you forgot it, Roger, yeah. My nigga said Roger from American Dad. Hey, Roger was good at everything. Oh, shit. He said, Chanson is in my election. Hey, you stupid. The election is crazy. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. I just lost that for a second. Danny said, "Nice 22, buddy." I actually ain't got no 22 pistols, Danny. I need some. I was gonna get that TX22, but I do need some other. Like I know that wasn't gonna be the only one I wanted, but I don't even know no good 22 pistols to start off with. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I ever had a 22 pistol. Look at said Life on Mars. That's a good one, my brother. Uh, if you asking me personally, like on some actual realistic shit, like beyond my entertainment shit, because I could go into both. You know what I'm saying? I could go into like all the stories I done heard and channels I done watched about the real, actual, like that sound convincing stories about life on Mars and shit. But me personally believing like if that's a thing, nah, not really. But like I used to watch the Spirit Science channel that go into all that shit where portals used to be on Earth and all that shit. It was an ancient civilization up there that was all types of crazy with the alchemist shit and all that. Like I could, we could go into all that extra shit, but me personally, nah, I ain't really fucking with the aliens and life on Mars shit. Well, I ain't gonna say aliens, cause like yeah that, but Mars specifically, like yeah, I would have to see way more than what they showing us to be like, yeah, nah, yeah, that's crazy. Oh shit, my fucking dot still on. I do not have the time to be switching batteries, my boy. But not yet, facts. He said I keep my 308 loaded ever since that alien been loose. Oh shit. Hold on. He said look up my name on Google with NASA MSIP project is to come up with some stuff from Arizona State University. Let me screenshot that, my brother. I'm gonna actually go into that later. Cause that sound like a rabbit hole. Let me not do that right now, my brother. Hold on. But all right. Okay, I get you. Hold on. Do this first. Eventually going up. Bro, is we back? It's actually fuck the Wi-Fi, but are we back? God damn it. Shit. Uh, bro, the shit is connected. Alright, it say we back. Y'all say we back. Alright. God damn. Matter of fact, plug the bitch in. That's probably the fuck why it's tripping. Put the shit on the fucking cord. There, you happy? My fault, folks. I don't even know what's the last thing y'all heard. I was behind this motherfucker too. But I thought, yeah, I was mainly reading these Yoda versus ET chats. I was saying, do I need to run a fucking poll real quick? Chances that my internet got stick drift. That's fucking hilarious. I keep hearing shit in these fucking trees. He said Kimber is so bad, Polly's internet jammed. Get the fuck, Lucas. Hey yo. But yeah, just making sure we loud and clear, brothers. Dog, what the fuck is that? Like what, bro? I gotta rip one off to get you the fuck up out of here? Cause I will, bro. Poke your head up. I swear to fucking God. Every time I put that light over there, it fucking stop. Alright. Said phone home, can't even talk right. I'm saying, I'm more focused on this fucking tree line right now. I gotta stop throwing shit back here. I feel like if it was a Yoda, he would have made his move on these dogs by now. He would have been focused on the fucking taco shells, knowing I'm right here. Cause he close, like cut 20 feet from me. I just can't see him because the hill dropped behind the fence. All I see is the tree moving, so I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. But I hear it. Like I can hear his feet. It's not making no noise. I just hear feet in the tree. You know what I'm saying? He said the PTR 105 PDWR, the PTR 91. Lucas, what in the hell? He said probably a rare tree crackhead looking for tree tortillas. Savage. You own one tonight. Hey yo. That's funny as fuck. Hold on though. That was good as fuck. The PTR 105 PDWR. Let me look that up real quick. Because that's an actual legitimate question you ask. I just don't know what you're talking about. Let me see that one more time. The PTR 105 PDWR. Is this a boat? Oh. Oh. That's a freaky little motherfucker, ain't it? That's a freaky little dude. Okay. Hold on. Let me see the other one. The PTR 91. Oh, is that what you said, right? Damn it. Stop closing the fucking live, phone. Yeah, the PTR 91 PDW. Yeah, facts. They look the same. Google look like it's showing me the same thing. It must be a difference somewhere. I see the difference in like the lower style. Oh no. That's this. Alright. I'm taking that 91. That 91 look a little better. I don't know which one do performance wise, but I like the way that 90 look a little better. Hold on, let me catch back with y'all. He said Savage might be on to something or on something. I was like, he on one today, 80. Oh shit. My boy got me laughing like a motherfucker. The G3, the G3 A3 shorty, or the full size G3 A3 shit. You know more than me, my brother. Hold on. Hold on now. Let me get back with you. He said it's a boat. Nah, cause yeah, when I was typing it in before I put the PDWR, it was showing me boats. That's why I was like, huh? It was showing me like warships and shit. Oh shit. Hey, we got Dust Cover in the building. What up, Dust Cover? How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Hey, we got Jason Ewing in the building. What up? What up? What up? Appreciate you tapping on that one too, my guy. You know what I'm saying? He said, so we get diabolical. What shit? What you got, my brother? I forgot. What did I make the title? Did I do the conspiracy type on the title? Oh yeah, yeah. You know. He said, "What's happening, gang?" Yeah, you chilling, my brother. I was having a little conspiracy time talk, seeing what I wanted to get into, chat about, you know what I'm saying? Hit it on a little Sunday. Hey, we got Sarah Bennett in the building. What up, Sarah? How you doing? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. You said what conspiracy we talking about anything. I was hoping y'all had something for me. I could bring a few up, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I was hoping y'all had a little stuff y'all wanted to give out, you know what I'm saying? I was just testing the waters. I wanted to hear something new, hear what the folks had to say, what was on people's minds recently. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be nothing, whatever it is. I wasn't trying to be political with it or nothing, but anything. You feel me? It seemed like most folks with the conspiracy time focused on that damn water alien shit, but you know, yeah, I just wanted to see what people was focused on when they, going into that conspiracy time, what rabbit holes people was going down. Something I could look up later. You feel me? My internet been so focused on the fucking news that I'm trying to get out of that phase and back into my rabbit hole phase. You feel me? That's the cool side of the internet to me. That's where I meet all the cool people. These news folks be stressing me the fuck out. So yeah, you feel me? Whatever y'all got, hit me with it. Oh, my fault. I just had to scroll. My bad. My bad. My bad. Brooke said Helen Keller wasn't real. Oh my God, Brooke. Um, 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 who I'm trying to think of, Brooke. If you know who the PKA podcast is, with the old FPS Russia and all that. What's bro name? I think his name Tyler. Not Tyler. What's bro name? One of the dudes from that podcast do a real awesome spiel on Helen Keller, dog. It's like an hour long. He really go into like the full details of her life, all that shit. If you already know what I'm talking about, facts. But damn, I can't think of bro name. It's not Taylor. Taylor is not his name. It's Kyle Woody and somebody else. I can't think of her name to actually tell the story. But he tell an awesome story on Helen Keller. I watched that shit. And yeah, bro, that shit do seem kind of off the fucking wall. Like, it do seem like ain't no fucking way. You feel me? Trigger Murder said, where you from? Shit, Trigger, I'm in North Carolina. I'm from Buffalo, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in North Carolina. We in the South with it. Facts. But yeah, Sarah, if you got something for me, you know what I'm saying? Hit me with it. Hit me with it. I'm here for it. He said, no way in hell she was real. Don't they got, um, if I ain't tripping, they got like some pictures and videos of her in like a court case and shit like that. Like, I don't know if the human part, I don't know about her being not a real human. But the shit that they saying she had going on, I don't know about that, dog. Yeah, that's crazy. They was tripping on that one. Hey, we got Llama in the building. What up, Tactical Llama? How you doing, my brother? Happy Sunday. Hold on, puppy. What you doing? What are we doing? Not right now. We are talking conspiracies right now. She said we need to be focused on our money and constitution. Facts. That too, all the way. It's a lot going on in the world, and that's the two things that they gonna try to snatch first. Facts. He said, Dust said Harley Davidson or Indian motorcycle. I don't know nothing about them Indian motorcycles, my brother. Just because I don't know nothing, I don't want to just openly mind and pick Harley, but I can't say that. I don't know nothing. Brookside said Indian, though, so, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Savage said the earth is oval. Prove me wrong. Hold on now. If I ain't tripping, I know it ain't no perfect circle. You know what I'm saying? But what science be saying? What's the word? An oblate spheroid. You know what I'm saying? So if you take out the V, you can almost spell oval with that. You could say it's like a abbreviation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said, anybody else watching the bug on the knife? Oh yeah, they going crazy tonight. Where you at? I can't even see it on my screen. Oh, you probably long gone now. He said I thought I was the only one. Yeah, I got you butt up, like right up under this light, and the moths go crazy right here. I got all sorts of fucking invasive, not evasive, both actually, but invasive moths and all types of fucking odd ass bugs and shit pop up by the lights. Bro, if I wasn't on YouTube right now, I would have ripped the shot off so fucking long ago to scare this animal away. Like, you are such a lucky fuck right now. Whatever the fuck you is, you a lucky fuck. And we threw a lot of tortillas over there, so you good. I know he eating good right now. Let me see if I can get a view from right here. Hell no. I can't see shit. He said, what do you Sarah said, what do you think about the Mandela effect? I ain't that old, but I know for sure what Dark Feather said, and I know 100% in the song We're the Champions, but now it's different. Facts. Facts. I delved into the Mandela effect shit kind of deep. I follow a bunch of channels. That's kind of all they talk about. Um, I'm trying to give you a good answer. I haven't really talked about this out loud often. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like in chats and shit. Like I'm a better texter with these paragraph shits than I am an explainer. You know what I'm saying? I got to think about what I want to say it right. But with that Mandela effect shit, I got some questions. I got way more questions than I got answers. First of all, but I feel what you're saying with the shit that we remember. Like I see a lot of these posts and I'm like, nah, I'm kind of on the other side of it. Like if we switch dimensions, I'm probably in one of these new dimensions because a lot of the shit they do say, I'm like, nah, y'all tripping. Like I remember it how you saying that it is now. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of it, I'm like, nah, what the fuck? But a couple of them, I see it and I'm like, hold on, bro. Like I will have to stop in my tracks and take 5 minutes to connect with myself because I'm like, hold on, bro, because I know goddamn well I remember it the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? So like you saying the We Are the Champions joint, I do. I'm on the other side of that. Like I remember what the fuck it used to say. And with the Darth Vader one, I wasn't too big into Star Wars and all that, so I never really watched the movie all the way through. So that one ain't hit home. I wasn't really on the Berenstein Bears and all that as a kid. So with the book changes and shit, I wasn't really hit. But when they start getting into like the sign changes, changing forward up, all that extra shit, like nah, like I'm a car fiend. I collect Hot Wheels. You know what I'm saying? Like when they start changing logos and all that extra shit, like fucking with the restaurants and all that. Nah. Some of them, I'm like, nah, I ain't tripping. But I'm not a movie head. I'm not hip on all that. So we could get into the movies and shit and how they was changing them because I did see the content on it. But me remembering it, nah. Come here, Peppa. Where you at? Come on. I am not trying to bust no shit down here tonight. I cannot shoot no fucking animals over here. She said, oh, now y'all talking about Earth. It's all a lie. What you think, Sarah? What you think? What you think? He said Bible was always lion and lamb. Now it's the wolf and the lamb. Facts. Lion and the lamb, wolf and the sheep type shit. Facts. Even in the old Bibles, the lion has changed to the wolf. Facts. See, I grew up Jehovah Witness, so but in my mind we all read the same book. You feel me? So our sayings and shit might be a touch different, or how I remember shit might be a touch different from how most people come up. But in my memory, it's yeah, lion and the lamb and the wolf and the sheep. You feel me? Two whole separate areas of the world. You know, the wolf hunt the sheep. That's natural, but the lion don't really hunt the lamb. That's whole different shit. You feel me? So Like, yeah, in my mind, yeah, like you're saying, that's two whole different things. I saying always never really made sense to me when people started switching that shit up. Facts. Dog, bro, I'm finna take y'all out front right quick, bro. I can't even leave my phone because it got the hotspot on. But we finna go in these trees, bro. Ain't no fucking way. This shit is breaking sticks, dog. Like, I hear it breaking big ass branches right now. Like, this ain't no fucking possum, dog. Like I said, I don't even care about the views. I could have two people listening. Nah, ain't no way we finna go in these trees, though. Cause fuck, this shit been right here for an hour and a half. I bring both phones. I don't care. This shit get any louder, I'm shutting this shit off. Fuck, we going tree hunting. Cause I know you see this green light, boy. You ain't no human. Ain't nobody on the fucking planet this stupid. I don't give a fuck how high you is. But yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me catch back with y'all real quick. What up, poppin' shots? How you doing? How you doing? What up? He said Jesus told the apostles if they had enough coin to sell their cloak and buy a sword. Facts. I definitely feel like it's that time too. He would be circulating the rounds right now, telling people like, yeah, y'all get yourself together, get real spiritual, connect with the world. If you feel like you need to defend your life, you know what I'm saying? You got your coins together with yourself and the Lord. Yeah, dog, get yourself spiritually armed and ready. This is the time. You know what I'm saying? That the earth has seasons because it tilts back and forth 25 degrees every 6 months. Then there's a North Star Polaris that strays over the North Pole 24/7, 365, and never deviates. Fact. I was just watching something on this earlier. Somebody was asking, hold on, let me remember this right. I don't want to misremember how I seen it. Because they was asking about Polaris, and they was saying, how the fuck do we get the 24-hour days? What is it, 40 days, 40 nights, and all that? If, well, then, what the fuck were they arguing? They was arguing that whole local sun shit, and I don't really believe in all that. That's way far out of my realm of understanding even how the fuck people come to that concept of logic. But yeah, they was arguing that shit, and they was trying to say how the fuck is Polaris and all that a thing if the sun local and all that, if we ain't moving through space, all that extra shit. But yeah, we could get into that too, though. You know what I'm saying? He said, she said, the Earth is spinning and rocking and revolving around the sun that is revolving around our galaxy and moving through the universe. How is the North Star in the skies the same always? That's exact. Okay, I'm mad I didn't read that first. That's exactly the point that they was trying to say. That's exactly the question that they was pressing earlier. Now, like I'm always saying this as a never trying to argue, but this is my standpoint on this. Like my personal belief on how this works. You feel me? Because this is the thought I had when I seen this post. So this is the thought that I'm gonna stand on too. Because I can't find no logic deviating from it. You feel me? But my opinion is if the universe is as big as science say it is, our observable universe got all these light years, everything is so large to scale than what we're looking at. It now that I'm really thinking about it now, I kind of take my stance back because I'm about to say this, and now that I'm trying to say it out loud, the sense kind of is leaving. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not no scientist or nothing, but like you saying, you got to make the shit make sense if you're gonna believe it all the way thorough. So I'll say what I'm thinking, but you feel me? It's open to discussion. But in science, they say the universe is so fucking large, and we've been traveling through it so fucking long that we really haven't made a cosmic difference in our observable orbit and how we move around in the actual observable universe itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? We've been in the same relative spot since we was created as Earth. So we really ain't went that far. Like for us to be moving, what is it, 1,024 miles a second? Some shit like that. Like that's really not fast to be considered a fast object in the observable universe. And considering that we orbit the sun. So we might be moving through a universe, but we still are in another orbit that is changing our sky constantly. You feel me? So I'm missing a lot of shit too. I'm probably fucking this description up 100 times over. But for us to be this small and for us to exist how long that we have existed and to be moving through the sky, how fast we are moving through the sky should have changed over time. But the fact is, we orbit. So when we look up, we might be seeing the same set of stars, but the same set of stars might be so far away that that shit don't really matter yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it might move left or right just because we might be going past it, but shit, it's up, not left or right, like straight ahead of us. Now that's what I want to see too. Is if like, because I never really looked into that. If we could zoom in on some stars and shit that's straight ahead of us and not up, because like you got to look up and shit to see the Big Dipper and all that. But if I could zoom in to my horizon and label and see some stars and shit that's ahead of me and watch these motherfuckers go left and right while the Earth is revolving, and I could come back in 24 hours and that shit would be in the exact same fucking spot. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you saying, it wouldn't make sense if I could do that for 1,000,000 years straight. Pause. But yeah, it wouldn't make sense if I could do that for literally 1,000,000 years straight. Facts. Like we should definitely be in a whole different realm of fucking space. We've been like the next universe beyond us is also moving. So we should have been moved beyond even with that space to move, we where that universe just was in 1,000,000 years. You feel me? So we should be seeing a whole different sky. But now the other side of my brain is saying too that if we also moving shit, Polaris moving too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get how if it's that far away, how the fuck is it moving at the same speed as us? You know what I'm saying? If we move at 1,024, how the fuck is it keeping up with us? So I get what you're saying, and I do got questions, but I'm kind of both sided on this because I'm probably sounding dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, how do you make that make sense? Because, like you're saying, what we see is not what science say. Science say we moving through space, and everything is in the universe is also not necessarily matching our speed, but it's moving along with us. So if that's the case, what about the shit that's outside of our observable universe? Because the shit like the Big Dipper is outside of our universe. So how the fuck is it also matching our speed for one, but we maintain and view this motherfucker in the exact same space and standpoint? Because like you're saying, we can see this motherfucker all the time, every night, except maybe certain seasons throughout the year. You feel me? So how the fuck do that supposed to make sense? Nah, yeah, facts. My fault, y'all. Let me catch back up real quick. He said later he condemned Paul for drawing his sword. Yeah, exactly that. Spinning back on that too. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I'm a Paul, so I always latched on to the shit that actually happened with Paul in the Bible and shit. But they say God always gonna give you your strongest battles. You know what I'm saying? The devil might give you all your easy shit, makes it come easy to you to make you think, oh yeah, this shit lit. Let me follow this path. It's easy. But God gonna give you the battles. Now he might be testing you at the same time, like you're saying, seeing if you're gonna draw your sword, seeing if you're getting defensive over your path. You feel me? That's not always the way he wants you to go. So he is gonna condemn you if he give you a test and you do some shit that's out of your realm, thinking that you're right. Facts. Hey, my boy Will, I see you, my brother. What's up? What up? I don't know if you're still here, my brother, but yeah, I appreciate you showing love, my guy. He said you was gonna pop in and show some love, for sure. Like I said, you was catching me at a horrible live because, like, we talking conspiracy and shit. But yeah, I appreciate you, my brother. You catch me on a better day when we actually doing some educational. You know what I'm saying? But I know you like this type of shit too, Will. So you know what I'm saying? If you want to chime in, I know you out there having a good time and shit. So if you want to chime in, I love your aspect of shit too. You feel me? Facts, shots. He said you live by the sword, you die by it. Facts. And that's kind of an unwritten rule in my opinion too. Like I just said, sometimes gotta give you some tests. And if you start standing on business that you ain't got no business standing on, trying to live by that sword, even if you ain't supposed to be, that's how you gonna go. Trying to do shit you ain't got no goddamn business doing. Facts. Hold on, let me catch back up with you, Sarah. I love that you brought this topic up because, like I said, I expand on it. Said, but the sky and stars has been recorded for over 10,000 years and no deviations. Not to mention, we're supposedly not only moving, but everything else is too. Facts. Exactly that. Like, hold on, let me catch back up with you fully because I know, like, I want you to present your complete point. You know what I'm saying? Colton said, "I'm like in 1911." I appreciate you, Colton. Appreciate you. Your last name say everything. Browning, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had some actual Browning 1911s, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, facts. I appreciate you. That's love. My dogs smell whatever's on the other side of this fence, so they're gonna be barking for a little second. Hopefully, I get that shit to leave. Fuck it. So I live in Florida. I stand on the beach all the time. I can zoom in on boats and ships that are 40 plus miles away. How come my camera zoom in over the curvature of the Earth? Ooh, that's a great one. Ooh, and I wish I had the knowledge to really like delve into this with you. But like, okay, I watch all these videos, and now that I'm actually having the conversation, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could actually, you know what I'm saying? But fuck, they say what is it? The Nikon P100 got like 180 mile zoom on it, something like that. So it's like when you seeing shit that's supposed to be over the curvature, the actual horizon might be further than with your eyes and like technology and shit could see, stuff like that. So like I said, I don't want to butcher none of these explanations because this is actual shit that like people are debating over right now. But uh, I feel like fucking I want to say this shit right. Like if the Earth is as big as science say it is, to me it makes sense. Like how people say you could always take a picture of something that might look like a 60-mile horizon, and they be like, "How the fuck is this flat?" But you're talking about 60 miles over a 24,000 mile span of Earth. You know what I'm saying? From top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? So when you saying something, how small we are compared to what the fuck we around, you know what I'm saying? That's so big of a difference that it might not make sense when you're thinking of that large of a scale. You feel me? But when we saying stuff like how you saying, like, oh, I can zoom in, and even though I can't see it, my camera can. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, I might have good eyesight. I might think I got good eyesight. Like you saying, I could go to the beach in North Carolina, and I might stand there, and I'm like, yeah, and I can see that boat, and that motherfucker way out there. Like that's crazy. And I might stand there in my mind, and I'm like, yeah, that's raw as fuck. I can see this boat. That's crazy. Come on, Bella, stop. Don't y'all get to fighting. I will put y'all in the house. But yeah, like if you could zoom in on shit like that and see it, and it's clear as day, like that's also crazy. But the same thing I see people to butt that argument is if you could zoom in with the camera and do that same thing, you could also do it again and leave the camera there, and I'm pretty sure the boat will also disappear once it actually hits the horizon. You feel me? There's probably still a point where it's not a point on nowhere on Earth where you could just watch a boat go all the way to the next country with a real good camera. You feel me? So somebody could also bring up that argument. If it's no curvature, then why the fuck can't we zoom in on Egypt and Paris and Africa and shit? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I just get a telescope and point that motherfucker straight and just be like, oh yeah, nah, shit, I'm looking for it right here. You know what I'm saying? It's always just gonna be a point where I could point it at the ground. You can't really zoom into space from ground level because of Earth interference and atmospheric interference and all that. So you kind of can't just say like, yeah, I could point a telescope at ground level and see space. Why can't I do that? You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, like it's a telescope. We ain't that good yet. You know what I'm saying? NASA might got shit that could do that, but unless you spending $25,000, that telescope ain't really that good. You feel me? Oh shit! What the fuck is that on my jacket? Hold on, let me catch back up with you. I see you. I see you. I appreciate you, Coach. Said I like your guns. Yeah, fact. Love, my brother. He said, "Yo, bro, insert inspirational mumbling here." Harlan, you funny. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm talking about on half of this, but you know what I'm saying? I also am kind of regurgitating what I hear actual fucking scientists say on content and shit like that too. So like I know what the science say, but I haven't stood there, read the books, and tried to do the same shit that these scientists is doing myself. So, I stand on it with a loose thumb. You feel me? I'm just kind of saying what science say. Hold on though, let me see, cause you talking good right now. Scientists say it's light refraction. Light is being bent over the curvature. A third grade basic science would tell you that light only moves in straight lines and cannot be bent, but only directed and reflected. I might have to look into that because as I'm reading this, I might be tripping because I'm thinking you correct because like I'm talking about telescopes and shit, but telescopes work off of reflection and deflection of light to zoom in on shit, not necessarily uh what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like you zoom in with like the glass that's in the telescope and shit. So however the fuck they do that. He said when you stand on the beach at sea level, the horizon is 3 miles away. Everything beyond the horizon is over the curvature. Every mile beyond is 6 inches squared below the curvature. Okay, that's what I hear most people say. Facts. Every time I'm watching something like that, that's like the big equation that people go off of. Fact. 40 miles away is not possible to see over the horizon unless it's thousands upon thousands of feet tall. Yes, I see people do experiments like that all the time, like where they'll pick a mountain range or something because like that's the most logical thing to do, and they'll kind of what's it called? They'll make the topological range. Like they'll use something to take a topological view of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? So you can see it top to bottom, and they'll measure it. Like, oh yeah, this is 1,000 feet of mountain or whatever, and they'll either what the fuck? How they be running it? They'll either step back, zoom in, take the camera up, down, try different angles, shit like that, and usually at the end they end up either like you saying a couple inches over, a couple inches shorter. I believe they did it on one experiment with a flashlight. You might know what I'm talking about. They was expecting a certain amount of difference and got like triple that. But then the second time they ran it, they got the exact amateurs they was looking for, so everybody was confused about it and shit. But uh, I feel like that's a debate that's so fucking odd that like people can't just pick straight answers on it. Like, how the fuck is we still debating on this? You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube said, "Hey, bro, wait, bro, what up, Ice Cube? That picture is crazy. Look at commercial flight paths and patterns. They navigate according to the flat Earth map, not a round Earth map." Ugh, ugh, Sarah, you killing me right now. I want to follow along with you. Like, my brain just don't like. I can't see it. Cause first of all, I've never flown on a plane. First of all, so a lot of that I'm invalid to even have an opinion on. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen the horizon from plane level. You know what I'm saying? I went 1,000 feet up in a helicopter at a county fair. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. So as far as that flat Earth shit, I can't personally stand to have an opinion on that because I haven't seen nothing to vice versa what I personally think. You feel me? If Bible is true or not, uh, it's what comes down to. Is the Bible true or not? Is what comes down to because Earth from space images from space are CGI, including the ones from my childhood and textbooks. Facts. I hear that all the time too. Now, I have seen like the different people that send up the cameras and shit like that. People that do the homemade rockets and shit. And none of them actually go into, anything close to an orbit. But I used to love the fucking free direct TV shit back in the day. and they had the ISS feed that was just basically a 24-hour fucking feed from a satellite. Damn, I wish my brother was here because he could vouch. I used to literally just keep that shit on direct TV. Just like I used to love just keeping the little earth shit in the background to see the lights at night and all that extra shit. And when I used to have these thoughts, like you could kind of from them satellites double check some of this, you know what I'm saying? Because they got even on the lower level, like just for example, like say I'm watching like the lights over Sydney or something, you know what I'm saying? I could go and peep one of those older fucking weather cameras or something like that and see the exact same lights that they showing me from the satellite above. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh yeah, I can see it from space and it's showing this from the satellite. You can see the lights of the city and all that. But if you go look from it from the satellite view, not the satellite, but from the weather balloon view at whatever they do, 10,000, 30,000 feet, whatever, you can see basically the exact same image, just closer. You feel me? So like I used to kind of double check with stuff like that too, just like on my own little fake science, like where you could say they say you could see certain stuff from space, you could double check certain images and all that. You could see make sure some shit is the same, or they'll be like back in the day they'll be like, oh yeah, we finna have like a certain meteorite pass and you could see it on ISS, like you gonna be able to see the lights like light up the earth and shit like that. Or they had like certain atmospheric conditions where you could see it on ISS, where you like the clouds will rise so high in the atmosphere that it'll cloud up the camera and shit like that. So to me, it was kind of convincing. Like I always say, if the professionals was faking it, they did an awesome fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Because kid me, teenage me, the me that was into science and both sides of the rabbit hole and all that, I always looked at it like, you know what I'm saying? That was what it was. Because the shit just looked too fucking good. Like they had science behind it and they could show it. They did experiments all the fucking time. Where it's like, yeah, if you're looking at the camera and you do this while we're looking at it, you can see this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to delve into ISS, I always had my sketchiness about ISS. But them satellite feeds, I was always into them though. You know what I'm saying? But now, yeah, I see y'all the comment a few times. Let me catch back up. Said I'm no flat earther, but I did stay at the Holiday Inn last night. What the hell that means, savage? I don't know what that name say. Sorry if I butchered that. I don't even want to try that one. He said the batters for lock safest. The knives are for wood. Guns are protection. Facts. That's how I use it. The kit. Facts. 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 I like that. I like that. That was kind of my idea with it too. I put out 3 realms of protection. You know what I'm saying? Or different tools for different methods. You feel me? Hold on, Sarah. Let me read your last one. He said if you take. Hold on. Did I skip a few? Oh no. Okay. He said if you take a flight path from South America to Africa, you don't fly across the ocean from point A to point B, but instead they fly all the way to North New York and then across to Europe and then back to South Africa. It makes no sense. That's crazy. The only thing my brain could think of with that, like I said, from my non-professional, never been on the flight standpoint, is just if they let boats do it, that's crazy. But just maybe emergency fucking problems over the ocean, maybe. Maybe I don't see any other reason. I don't think they get strong storms down there or anything like that. I don't know. But the only thing I could think of was just, yeah, don't want planes just flying over the middle of the fucking ocean. But if you're doing it from New York to Europe, you're flying over the middle of the fucking ocean. So yeah, I get you on that. I don't see no logic in that at all. Because if people fly over the Pacific and if they fly over the Atlantic from New York, then yeah, what's the difference? I think they also say that with I think it's New Zealand or Australia, they make you fly to like LA or something like that first. I've heard that one before. I might be getting them cities wrong though. They say with the wide fisheye lens for max degree of view. Just saying. Said the light reflects and bends over space, creating the arch. I used to I know what you're talking about, Savage. I used to film a lot with the skateboarders and shit. So we used to use basic fish eyes and all that and too crazy. But seeing that and how it affects even with like refraction and all that, like I know what you're saying. having to fuck with the different angles of sunlight, fuck with the contrast and all that, because the damn fisheye keep picking up shit it ain't supposed to pick up. Facts. Savage said, I believe the Bible as told with the removed books included. I never really got too deep into the removed books. I need to. I absolutely need to. But the way I grew up, we ain't delve into that like that. They kind of read the Bible through and through, delved into like a couple of those collective books that had the different collections and chapters inside the collections and all that, but never like the removed chapters and all that. Not that I remember. He said, since you mentioned satellites, why can't we see satellites in the ISS feed? There's 4K and upward 14,000 satellites in orbit. Why does ISS not show any ever? Sarah, I think the explanation I heard of that is since ISS is only 144 miles up, I believe the satellites are like fucking, some of them are like 60 miles below that, and then some of them are like 100 miles above it. Like it's like in the realm with the satellites, but they put the IS. Well, I'm speaking on what they say, but they say they put the ISS in such an orbit, and they keep the satellites away from that orbit. Like it's all kind of measured and businessed out. Like it's so many satellites to keep track of. Yeah, but I think it's a business. I can't remember what the video said, but it's a business that makes a lot of fucking money doing this. But they keep the satellites and everything, organized and at play. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's specifically NASA job or however, but I heard that yeah, it's a science to that. Like they do say that the satellites do crash into each other and do dumb shit all the time. But with ISS and the Van Allen belt and all that extra shit that kind of dip and dive with the Schumann resonance and it kind of move around with space and all that extra shit. It's a company that do keep that relevance to where the satellites are, and they are able to move them around and do shit with them while they're in space. You know what I'm saying? So I am just kind of stating the general consensus, but that's not how I believe it. But that's what I've heard. They say how the satellites are in control without running into each other and doing all that extra shit with ISS. Now, as far as not being able to see them, my belief is kind of the distance thing. Like those cameras aren't really built to see shit that's 60 miles away revolving at the speeds that they're revolving. So there are times where, like I said, I used to watch the feeds back in the day, and every time something crazy happened, I followed another page where they'd be like, oh no, did y'all just see this on the feed? Every time something stupid or something crossed the feed or whatever. And maybe a good 30 times a day, I will say, somebody will see a cloud, do some dumb shit or something, or what looked like a cloud or a UFO, and they're like, oh my God, it's a UFO. And some professional will come in and be like, nah, bro, what you're looking at is a satellite. And they'll zoom in, show it, and all that. And kind of like, yeah, I've seen that before. Even like, with my own eyes, people doing it in a professional way. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, nah, you looking at a satellite. Yeah, look, go back to the feed. We can zoom in on it, type shit. But, like, I get what you're saying because, like, it don't make sense for it to be that many of them. And even if it do happen 5 to 10 times a day, if it's thousands of these shits, they should be everywhere all around us. But I do got an app that could tell me when to go outside to see ISS and certain satellites that are in low orbit, too, though. So if they are, like I say, if they are faking it, they're doing a mighty fucking good job because I love using it. You could go outside and just see the flashing lights passing over the sky. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me catch back with y'all real quick. Oh shit, we got Rhodes in the building. Hey, we got Bruce Banner in the building. What's up, brothers? Brookside, you back? What up, my brother? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said I'm working holidays in the cabins. Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you down low with it right now, ain't you? Yes, the middle of the night or something. Oh no, it's probably the middle of the day for you. Facts. Okay, okay, okay. So 90% of all communication and internet traffic travel via long distance T cables. Yeah, facts, facts. If I'm not tripping, what's the country that keep cutting these fucking cables? Not Poland. Somebody keep cutting these fucking cables recently. You're correct 100% because that kept happening and it was cutting off communications to like entire fucking countries. and they kept having to stop like everything and fix that. Facts, and they had to cut off entire fucking boat routes because they didn't know if it was pirates or whatever doing it. I did. That's been in the news recently. He said, "Hit me up," and I told him I haven't tell you a bedtime story. I forgot our time difference, Rhodes. I don't know if it's 6 hours or however. He said, "Bedtime story live, y'all hilarious." I nah, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Facts though. Y'all right. I see you, sir. The deep sea cables, facts. That's actually a thing. Um, I actually have a map in one of my books that has the deep sea cable lines mapped out. It's one of those fucking electronic apothecary books, or it just got like a chapter on all of that. And I can't even remember what exactly that chapter is about. It's in like the SHTF area of all that. And yeah, they got a ley line of the internet lines, and it's as of a certain year. So I'm not sure if that does switch up with certain times or if they lay certain ones that's new. So they just kind of put a year on it. But I believe it was 1992 or something like that. The internet ley lines. I'll put it out. I'll put that out one day. You know, I like these topics, so you know. But yeah, facts. It is. They have maps and shit on that too, though. That's the actual thing. Like, I don't think that's like something that the government is like hiding and how they do the internet. Like, nah, that's just a part of long distance internet. You know what I'm saying? You said the Book of Enoch adds a lot of context. Okay, facts. Let me screenshot that. We coming up on Enoch first. Real said the Cat in the Hat book, please. Green eggs and ham plus one. Oh shit, green eggs and ham, semi. Oh shit. Whew, fuck, that's a good one right there. Sarah said, "I understand your explanation, but if I could see a satellite reflect light from my backyard, the ISS could see it easier from closer." Facts. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying you wrong at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm never trying to argue with you. But coming from both standpoints, you know, I'm not even trying to play devil's advocate. Like, I might, I'm on the other side of kind of your opinion on this, but I'm also in the middle. Cause like I always gonna say, like, I need to see more facts, even as an adult. You know what I'm saying? I just need to see more before I stand on shit with all my weight. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I almost want to agree with what you're saying, but I just need to see some more before I'm like, oh, you know, like, you got a great ass point. Like, so far, you got a good point. But for me to say you got a great ass point, you know what I'm saying? I kind of need to be like, all right, you feel me, a little more solidified on it. Y'all tripping right now. He said, nah, I'm done, but I ain't retarded no way, I'm your son. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What is happening right now? Oh shit! If he said he was a bit of an ugly baby, so I saw him at the flea market. Ooh, fuck! I'm just imagining a fucking Australian flea market. Like, oh my god! I'm in the South, and our flea markets are fucking wild. Imagine my dog. Hey yo, that's great. Said the ISS live feed doesn't even reflect and show actual current weather patterns. Last year we had a hurricane, but ISS showed clear skies. Facts. See, like I said, I'm speaking on direct TV days, maybe what, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how good their software is, if they even updating it and all that. Because last time I thought with direct TV, they actually had a last live feed for that. and they switched over to like a whole new different odd satellite feed that I never followed up with. But one of my channels that I follow a lot, he actually has his own website and all that. So I'm gonna go check him out again because on his website he has a live ISS feed. So I'm gonna go see what's up with that. Cause that's another thing. ISS also does a live feed from ISS. But back in the day, the DirecTV NASA satellites were satellites. That was satellite imagery. That was live, not ISS. The ISS and the satellite imagery was two different things back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they just combined that into one and is calling that satellite imagery or whatever. But them other satellites was from way higher up than ISS. They had the entire planet in its frame. You feel me? ISS is just 144 miles. That's just a topical range of view. You know what I'm saying? They don't got the whole Earth from ISS. So I'm assuming we talking about two different satellites. You feel me? But like I say, I might be wrong. But yeah, I'm thinking we talking about two different things. So how much did I get? How much did you give me, Rose? Did I at least bring fair price? Oh shit! Backwoods said, "Ooh, my favorite topic. What's up, Backwoods? Hit me with something. What you got for me? You hear what we talking about? Hit me with something." Yeah, that's a strong bark, my boy. Pepper, stay up here. Whatever y'all smelling, do not go for. Nope, nope. Oh, too late. Whatever these trees, they getting on it now. But yeah, facts, Backwoods. Yeah, hit me with something. Hit me with something. Say, Rose, you owe me 200 good child support. You better have at least gotten a good price. Hey, yo. Seriously, you can't argue with me. I'm a woman. Oh, no, trust. I know. Understood, understood. Oh, shit. Rose said I'm swapped before. Oh, shit. He said I come on live to be in front of Mason. Oh, fuck. Y'all killing me right now, for sure. Nah, yeah, facts, facts, facts. You know it's all love. We all boys, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, regardless. Oh shit. It would be so hard for anybody on the internet to push my buttons, trust me. You know what I'm saying? We is not tripping. But yeah, hold on. Put this down real quick. Wherever the fucking these trees is gone. Y'all late as fuck. Where's Pepper? Oh no it ain't. I hear it. That shit done took his tortillas and bounced. I hope you can eat pita bread wherever the fuck you are. But nah, yeah, spinning back though, like I love these topics though, because like I said, y'all bringing up shit that I definitely need to get back into. Because I was into like the satellite imagery and all that a whole bunch of years ago, but I kind of fell off from it. So I would love to delve back into that. Facts. Why are you barking at me? What do you want? What are you doing? You barking at the wrong thing. Go fuck up whatever in them trees. Don't look at me. I got your six. That ain't no creek chub. You know what I'm saying? That's some whole other shit. That's too goddamn big to be a creek chub. Yeah, that boy's funny as hell. But damn man. Another one I've been hearing people get back on a lot is this fucking moon situation. Why the fuck we ain't going to the moon? What's up with the moon? I ain't never really delved into that fucking hollow moon and all that extra shit. But yeah, why the fuck we ain't been back to the moon? What's up with this? NASA. The Indians about to do it. Why the fuck we ain't going back to the moon? We got all these bombers, y'all invested in all these warships, all this extra shit. Y'all got all these smart folks knowing how to send a fucking rocket 7,000 miles away to another country from Texas and shit. So why the fuck can't we go up? I got all these math geniuses on all these telemetry data and all this extra shit, but y'all boys can't figure out up and to the left a little bit. Like, what's up with this? She said that's a goddamn thing to be a creep. That's definitely what she said. Hey yo, and I didn't even pause it, but nah, that's funny as hell. What up, spaghetti man? How you doing? How you doing? What up? What up? I think you my second or third spaghetti man. We gonna let you rock. Just don't curse me, please. That's all I ask. Facts. Facts, Jason. Motherfuckers don't even want to go deep into the ocean. Another question. What's up with that? I've been on some pretty big fucking boats. I'm cool with the water. Now going under the water, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different script. But yeah, how the fuck we done navigated land wise, like in boats and shit, basically the entire fucking surface of the planet. But motherfuckers don't want to go down. We got the tech. What's up? Why are we not putting science towards this? I got questions. Now I'm finna just sit here and ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, I got questions. What's up? Why the fuck we can't just put some people in the water, pay them some bread, give them some tech? And yeah, y'all boys go check out what's down there. What's up? You ain't gotta go. We got fucking drones and shit. Like, what's up? Which I don't say I don't fuck with the ocean. That shit whack. Not whack. That's a crazy choice of words. Uh, I feel like besides maybe sea life, like of course the sea life, but I feel like it's a lot of history down there too. Not necessarily always just sunken ships and lost cities, but if we went down there before, like what I'm trying to say, like even then though, like lost cities, shit that we might not know about, you know what I'm saying? And then like we've been fucking alive and been through so many wars and crazy shit over the years. It's probably shit on the bottom of that ocean, like that. You feel me? Like we could use, you know what I'm saying? That could give us knowledge. That shit might just be some cool shit for the museums, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my other thought. Like, why are we not scraping the bottom of the ocean for this shit that would be fucking literally world changing or history changing? You know what I'm saying? Sarah said, I know we never been to the moon. Rich white men never leave where they go. They always colonize. If we went there, we would have Walmart and McDonald's on the moon already. I agree. I agree with that. They definitely would have capitalized on that. Now, do y'all believe the conspiracy they say where Neil and them all came back and was like, oh, they was getting watched and all that? That was the reason they never went back. The deleted photos or whatever they do got that came out, I guess maybe a few years ago. They were standing in a crater or whatever, and on the background of the picture, you could see a whole bunch of lights and spaceships looking shits in the distance and all that. And it was like, yeah, that's kind of never why they never went back, cause uh, just it's some deep conspiracy shit right here. But yeah, they were saying that the whole hollow moon shit and fucking they got bro like a whole video. I guess I swear I seen this before, and this was before AI and all that. But yeah, bro actually sat down and he was like, yeah, nah, like some shit came out of a crater and it had some lights on it. We seen it. And it went around in like a little corner, and before we knew it, it was like 6 or 7 crafts standing there. We could see the folks standing in the windows, all that. And yeah, before not too long, they had told us to get the fuck up out of there. And that's when they just packed up and bounced. That's why they left a lot of shit. They just put the flag up, left the Humvee, all that. So yeah, that's kind of the conspiracy I heard behind that is like even if they did go, like they never went back because of some like weird governmental like, oh yeah, nah, we wasn't even supposed to do that in the first place type shit. So like I said, I'm not saying that like I believe that's what happened, but that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Chris said tickets to the moon too. Oh, my bad, folks. Headphones died. That. Oh, it's dirty. Hold on. Fuck. Stand next to the phone. Headphones died all the way on me. It's expensive, so America buys missiles and tanks instead. 43. Off the Yeah, I see you. The phone audio messing up. Fuck. Yeah, I know I ain't gonna be as clear now because I'm probably gonna have to speak up. If I'm too bad, yeah, let me know. I might have to just let these headphones charge up a little bit. So then we gotta retell the whole story. They don't want that. Facts. Exactly. So Buzz Aldrin came out and admitted that it was all a lie. Facts. They labeled him as an old and crazy. But old men always tell their truths before they die and cleanse their conscious. Facts. I did see that too. And I believe he did that in front of like the actual, it wasn't Congress or nothing, but like he did that in front of like people in suits and shit, like in front of like actual officials, people. And I believe he did it on the podcast too. So yeah, that's crazy. Like if that's the case, like that's crazy. They said he went into detail on it. What you say? I sound like a midget hiding in a Pringles can. Hold up, hold up.
Hey yo. uh, I don't know how long I need to let these shits charge. Hold on, man. What can I do to fix this? Hold on. All right. What about now? I might sound a little bit better. Fuck these iPhones, dog. I'm finna just go ahead and get me an Android specifically for streaming. I swear. Or it might not even be the iPhone. It might be fuck these AirPods. I'll put them in the charger and these shits will still try to connect to the phone. Till you at the edge of the Pringles can. Hey yo. Oh shit. See ya. I might fuck up my headphone users on this one, but you know I ain't want to be all the way up to the mic like this now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how loud I am right now, but I'm right next to this motherfucker. You feel me? I ain't want to go crazy. I know the voice already, kind of. You feel me? So, nah, yeah, we just gonna let the headphones charge for a second. You know what I'm saying? AirPods charge kind of quick. Should have been had an Android iPhone for kids. Only reason that the actual only reason I keep this iPhone is specifically FaceTime. I swear to God, if I could figure out a way to FaceTime all my peoples without having them download 3 different apps and shit just to try to fuck with me on the video call, yeah. But the only reason I keep this is because my girl got it and I fucks with the FaceTime. If she say fuck iPhone, I'm going to get an Android. I'm getting one the same day. I'm done with it. Cause yeah, nah. Nah, I actually like them, what's that shit my mom got? I like them Google phones. The Pixel joints, they say the cameras on them is fucking phenomenal. It said the iPhone is Super Nintendo, the Android is PS5. Oh shit. No, I ain't gonna say like the phone's slow or nothing like that. Like I fucks with the actual like what they do with the phone is straight. But the actual like the the software of the phone, the camera quality, all the shit that's on the internals, your memory, all that, hell no. All that iCloud weird shit they got going on, hell no. J Dog said type shit. What up, J Dog? I don't know if he was in the background the whole time, but yeah, what up? Mm, type shit. Said now I get a Galaxy. Uh, always gonna have the best. Always gonna be the best for a reason. The S25 Ultra is better than and faster than my PC in most cases. What? Now that's the ones I see on the videos and shit getting compared with the camera quality to most other phones. Like they compare them to the S25 Ultra. So I already basically know that one fire. Cause yeah, that's like the comparison. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Facts, facts, facts. Okay. But yeah, my damn the phone stores around me be having fucking real specific types of selections. So if that's one of the newest ones, they probably gonna have it. But I might end up making that switch soon. This if I'm gonna be fucking with this streaming, yeah, this iPhone shit ain't really it. I need to up the quality. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get like an actual fucking camera fucking around. But I like doing it off the phone, so you know. So I got see, I got Samsung that should take crystal clear videos. What? And I'm hating a little bit. I'm hating. Now in good lighting, iPhone take good videos, but pictures, zoom in quality, all that, hell no. I'm talking about I could have had so much fire, funny content and shit. The shit I see going around this fucking state every day that I'll pull out my camera and it's just fucking stick figures and 2D images, and I'm like, bruh, I can't even catch the funny because I can't even see it. Like, hell no. So yeah, that's my biggest push away is camera quality. Even right now, maybe if I zoomed in, alright. But yeah, I be trying to get that little 40 to pop up so good on camera, and it fucking can't. It can't catch the words on the knife. Nothing. Can't catch the Gerber. Nothing. You can't even tell if that's a Kimber. Hell no. Just boo boo. Yeah. If I didn't want a sponsor from anybody, no. Fuck iPhone. Do not sponsor me. Shout out Samsung. Type shit. Fuck though. What up, Wanks? You said I use a Nokia to record. Hey, I heard they was making new phones too though, so I probably can't laugh too hard. But oh shit, a Nokia is crazy. Oh shit. J-Lo said I figured. He said don't sleep on the Nokia. J-Lo put the bed emoji. Oh fuck. Sarah said only iPhones is only good if you jailbreak it and start an Android on it. I would be good on that. Like the iPhone like that right now. Oh fuck. I keep walking away from this thinking I got headphones on. But yeah, we used to do that to the iPods back in the day. The little Gen 4 iPods and shit. iPhone releasing damn phones like Glock. They'll do a 17, Gen 1, Gen 2, all types of shit. But never switch up the phone. They'll switch up what's in it. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Get off me, bro. Like say, yo, Paul, how's that Kimber run? I love it. I love it, John. Uh, I've learned it now to always start with I polish the shit out of my feed ramps. So she loves some high lows. She run basically everything I put through it. Uh, if I could show you what's on the top of my magazine right now, I've been running some 185 grain fucking seismic ammos, and shit, she take them shits like a champ, and they hollow points. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't got no complaints with her. You know what I'm saying? She don't kick too hard. I can hold her center mass. You know what I'm saying? But people say quality issues, all that good shit. Yeah, nah, mine hold up. All my screws tight, everything good with it, trigger perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I haven't had it for long. I'm only maybe a year in. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I could do maybe a good So I plan on never getting rid of that Kimber. You know what I'm saying? So maybe after 5 years, I'll watch the quality. But I'm only a year in, and it wasn't a brand new gun when I got it. So I like it for what it is. It's holding up. It said run like Forrest Gump. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Some people might be like, hell nah. Oh my god. There is a gold and black moth in front of me, and this motherfucker is beautiful. Hold on. Fuck that. I'm looking at the camera. Hey, this beautiful motherfucker. Look at this. Camera ain't showing no fucking iPhone love. This motherfucker is a nice reflective gold right now. Type shit. Yeah, it be moth central out here. All the crazy boys ain't here yet. We be have some crazy looking, colorful shit showing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Moths be outside. Type shit. He said I just modified the charger. And oh yeah, you said you was you was gonna cut the side off with the sling on. It wasn't rubbing against your shoulder. Facts. I want to see that. Cause how in the fuck? What you just? I don't. I need to see what your charger handle actually look like up close. Cause yeah, mine. If I cut it in half, all my little side screws and shit gonna fall out for the ambidextrous. So I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Said chop the left side so it doesn't poke you. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Said came out fire. I'll send you the video on IG. I'm not posting no. Okay, I got you. For sure. Yeah, facts. Is it an ambi? Cause yeah, my the one I was thinking that like when you said it, I was like, yeah, my ambi would be a great idea for that sling cut. But yeah, if I cut that, the side screws for the, pull out to keep it ambi would fall out and shit. You said it was. Okay. See, I got some little cheap ambis, so yeah, they're not like of the best build quality, but it's a double latch, and if I cut it, that side latch will fall out, and I don't really want to trust the springs on just one latch. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? All right, we good. But yeah, facts. Said I'm used to charging AKs anyway, so I always charge the AR from the right side. So it was just that way. She just had to go. I feel you. I definitely get that then. See, like, oh, so, oh, okay. I see how you doing it now. Because most of my OEM charger handles, the latch is on the left hand side. So I was kind of, I was different on that. That's why I switched over to ambi with the double latch. Cause even if I mean it's ambi, so it don't matter regardless. But you can pull it from the right side, and the latch is on that side too. So if you don't get full charge, you can push from the charger handle to get the rest of your charge. That's why I like that too, cause it latches in on both sides. You feel me? But yeah, that's what I was thinking. That cause I was like, hold on, if you got OEM and you cut it, the latch is on the left hand side. So if you cut the left hand side, I was like, how the hell you keep your latch? You feel me? But nah, I got you. He said the latch is still there. I just removed the material that pokes. Okay, so it's just, yeah, you flattened it out type shit. Yeah, mine is kind of like a skeletonized one. So yeah, if I took any material besides, yeah, that first front edge, yeah, anything beyond that, I'm losing parts and pieces. I'm fucking with the actual integrity and all that. Mm-hmm. Hold on, J-Dog, I got you. great explanation on that. Yeah, you got a great angle on it. And it look less than flush. Oh, that's a sound. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. You took it like down to the head, like down to right where it's. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I should give it to him. You fall and don't have to worry about the charger handle paralyzing. Facts. Okay. Nah. Yeah. That make a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense. I like that. I wonder why, or I might just be missing out. But yeah, I wonder if they sell a lot of shit that's like that already. The one-sided charger handles, because I know shit. Not don't buy it, because yeah, you just save some bread doing that in the first place. But oh, hold on, we got charge.
We connected. We connected. All right, I keep them running for sure. Now we got the headphones back on. Sit my dumb ass back down. It's the hood way. What's the hood way? But nah, yeah, I like that though. I like that though. That's fire. Cause not many people even probably fucking think about that as a fix in the first place. Like I'm saying, they probably would just go buy a single sided charger handle. But usually, if I'm running something that got a sling on it, and I don't really throw them behind my back like that, but I always think of it that I would. But that would be good in both fucking situations. So yeah, facts makes sense. Hold on 1 second. All right, we back. But nah, yeah, facts. I need to get into some new charger handles though, cause uh, I like the little ambies that I got. They alright. Them shits was cheap, so I have no idea how long they gonna hold up. I just got them because they was ambient on sale. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought some more folks was gonna come in with some conspiracies tonight. I should have ran it a little later. I should have did some 2 a.m. type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of cucks. No, you know I always appreciate my background folks. You know what I'm saying? Sarah said, "What you think about Antarctica?" Okay. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Where are you? Oh, so personally, like I said, never been on a plane. I ain't been down there. So as far as of it existing, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go off of, well, I don't know what the fuck to go off of no more. But I'm gonna go off of right now, the general consensus. If that shit down there and we got proof of it, facts. But um as far as it being, people saying like if we talking about like the flat earth and all that, like as far as people saying it's the fucking edge of everything and they go all the way around our continents and all that extra shit, like nah, I don't go that far. But I did pay attention to when they just brought all them flat earthers down there and did that experiment around New Year's time last year, and they had them down there for a few weeks running experiments and all that. They took them up on the plane, they circumnavigated it and all that extra shit that they was testing out. And a lot of them folks came back and changed their minds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them folks that was pushing that shit hard came back and told folks that they was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Stop. So, yeah, I did. Like, I followed that every day. Like, as soon as they announced that it was happening, I was on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that, like, answered a whole lot of my actual real life questions. You feel me? Stop. It's too late for y'all to be fighting. Stop. One of y'all finna go in the house. But yeah, nah, like, as far as it being a place, I'm kind of with that aspect of it. Because, like I said, like, them boys went there. You know what I'm saying? They showed, like, almost the whole shit. Like ice shelves, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? They showed them flying there, the plane. They stayed live the whole flight. You feel me? Stop, y'all! Stop fighting. Stop damn fighting. Get off my slipper. Right here, take my slipper. Pepper, pepper, pepper. Stop. Matter of fact, go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house. Shit. Hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Chat. You guys ever seen the ads? The one for the new Doomsday show where it goes, the only safe place is the bunkers in Greenland. No, J-Dog, I ain't seen nothing like that. They talking about, I thought the Greenland bunkers was for the seeds. I thought humans wasn't allowed out there. It was supposed to be like the world's largest underground greenhouse. And it was that they got like every seed that's ever been fucking germinated in there. Something like that. But I might be wrong. It's about the World War III pretty much. Super foreshadowy. Okay. What is it called? Oh, you ain't say the name of it. I might have to look into that. I don't know if my girl watching. But yeah, nah, I'm gonna have to get into that. Cause that I don't know if I'm talking about the right thing or not, neither though. The only safe place is the back of my van. That's where the candy is. Makes you stupid. Hey yo, we got a guy named Candy with some candy in the back of his van. You know what I'm saying? If you want to meet him, you feel me? So if it's televised, it's their propaganda. Facts. I do agree with that. They a lot of them did it on YouTube Live, like on their own channels and all that. I'm not even sure if anything mainstream and ever paid them any attention. I was just more in it for the specific channels. Like a lot of them famous, like real, actual famous flat earthers was down there and all that. And like, yeah, it is some conspiracy, I guess, to go along with that because a lot of them boys was down there trying to catch everything that they felt like was wrong or try to see the stuff that they might have been trying to lie about and shit. But a lot of them boys came back and changed their minds though, admitted they wrongs. You know what I'm saying? So like that was crazy to me to see, because that's the same faces that introduced me to this topic in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Came back and was like, oh yeah, nah, like it's the opposite of what I've been telling y'all. You feel me? I just want to know why it's so secret and why we can't go. Facts, I do too. I do too. I do too. Because the whole military standpoint still don't make sense. Because how the fuck is y'all so top secret? But I'm not in the military, but I got access to come on your base. So what's up? I've been a lot of well, allegedly, I've been a lot of fucking places that I felt like, why the fuck am I here? Or why am I able to be here right now? You know what I'm saying? Just because being a fucking dependent. You know what I'm saying? So Like, I agree with you, because for it to be not even open to certain sorts of travel, like, why? Like, if you're trying to keep it from uh being polluted, stuff like that, like, it's places in the world that got actual populations and shit that's very fucking good at that. So why would you not hold that same standard to an entire fucking continent just because you think that we might pollute it or whatever the case may be? So, like, yeah, I do want to hear the actual logical reason for that besides the fucking military. You know what I'm saying? Say rich people have bunkers, they act like surviving nuclear war would be worthwhile. Facts. Now, I feel like, Wanks, that's a great statement. I feel like the other side of that is some people kind of really, really, really actually want to live their full life. Like, they don't want to die because some other people made some dumbass decisions. You know what I'm saying? So even if they gotta eat bread, butter, and boiled water for the next 60 years, I feel like some people gonna do that. They gonna say fuck it. They gonna be like, nah, bro, I die when I die. You know what I'm saying? I die when fucking life say so, not when a bomb say so. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like a lot of people do that bunker shit just for their own personal viewpoint or standpoint, where they're like, nah, dog, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of 95% with that. Where I'm like, nah, dog, if I see somebody with an open door in the bunker and they like, yeah, dog, if you want to live a full life, yeah, come on, dog, you got your go bag, fuck it, yeah, I fucks with you. Like, I'm going. I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, nah, dog, the bomb coming, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Nah, shit, if I could get in there, we gonna try. You feel me? Like, that's kind of my standpoint on that one. Like, if, like, what's that game called? 60 minutes, 60 seconds to something. The little cartoon game. I be seeing people stream that shit. It's a little funny game. People run around. You gotta run around the crib for a minute. Like, you gotta grab your kids. You just grab little random shit that can help you and all that, and then you go run on the ground and you kind of stuck there for however many days you could survive with what you got. You know what I'm saying? And like, stuff like that though. Like, if you ain't, like, some people just, they not with it. They just not going. Some people look at us going to World War III and going out by some bombs and shit. Like, to some folks, that's religious dogma and all that. They don't want to go and have no sorts of involvement with that. They don't want to go out on that standpoint. So they gonna stand on business when it comes to, nah, dog, this shit ain't taking my life. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, if they talking about nukes and shit and some shit that's immediate and it ain't shit that they could do about it, like, yeah, dog, they gonna be like, the fuck, I'm about to get up out of here, regardless. Say we're not allowed to go to either of the poles without special permits and endorsements. World militaries will stop anyone who tries. Facts. Just a few days ago, I've been following a lot of this little kind of, like I said, the shit I feel like I shouldn't even be following, but the world news and all that extra shit. But the Russian planes and all that been going a lot of places that they ain't supposed to go. And I think a few days ago they had caught some like regular civilians in a boat, like way up in like the northern parts of the ocean and all that. And them boys got in trouble, even though they was just like regular fishers or whatever the fuck the case was. They was just somewhere way out of the realms where they should have been, and they reacted kind of way serious to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like you saying, even nowadays, people kind of fucking take that shit serious. But some people do it just trolling. They'll just go out there, and as long as they know they ain't finna get shot at by no warship, they just, oh yeah, fuck it, let's finna see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Quattro said chickens, corn, and wheat. Facts, we eating pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You can self sustain a lot just with them three. But at the same time, spinning back. Like, if shit was to go down, like, motherfuckers ain't gonna have time, the space, the environment to be withholding, not withholding, but upholding a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't really, like, just speaking realistic. Motherfuckers ain't finna have ice and shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't finna have abundance of salt to go after the first few times of you hunting and actually having to preserve some shit with mounds of pounds of salt and You don't got the ice to withhold it, so you gotta actually wait for the certain seasons to get you some back holes of actual shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, like realistically, if motherfuckers gonna be having these conversations, you gotta be ready in an actual real standpoint to withhold and uphold the shit that you got. You know what I'm saying? It's not always just, I gotta eat. Like, nah, dog. Like, we gotta be outside, thugging, fixing shit too. You gonna have to live a actual life after this shit, not just stay in one spot and eat. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't got the mental and physical know-how to be ahead of the game on shit like this, then you gonna be in the background, and then background folks gonna be the first to go. In fact, Sarah, I see you. I feel like that too. I feel like once it's okay. So my standpoint on this, personally, like I said, a lot of the time in real life, I feel like we already here. Period. But at the same time, nobody gonna tee up because of local popo. First of all, that's just my first standpoint on all of this. Local police is holding this fucking country intact right now, and people not really giving them their love and respect for it. First of all, it would be a lot of fucking people outside causing fucking hell if they couldn't get 4 blocks from their house in an unorderly manner without getting pulled over by local popo and ending up on the news if they ran. First of all, you feel me? If that was for a second, well, I keep talking so y'all can hear me if I'm actually back, but yeah, I'll pause for a second. Switch headphones just in case. So, all right, you back? Okay, I just switched headphones too, just in case the headphone died. I ain't hear it. But yeah, we back, we back, we back. What up, Xavier? I see you. Shit hit the fan. I love it. Facts, facts. I like these talks too, though. It's at the start of both world wars were not established until after the wars ended. It is the same now. It already started. It won't be not until after it's over. Facts. Now, I'll say this. I don't care about this whole YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk how we talk. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like just real life media. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of this, like you saying, is happening in the background. So God forbid, first of all. But the craziest thing I feel like that could possibly happen is somebody sneaking a plane somewhere or a boat somewhere or a submarine somewhere that it ain't fucking supposed to be. And when that time comes and motherfuckers is ready, somebody gonna call that shot and not give a fuck about the repercussions. If you know what I'm saying. So if somebody call that shot and they already know what's gonna happen if they press that button, first of all, I would hope that whoever get that command, they don't fucking do it. First of all, because I heard that happened before too, not too long ago, is that somebody did say, like, launch a missile or do some crazy shit, and the person behind the fucking button said no, and they had went to jail for it and all that extra shit. But like at the end of the day, this shit ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of that, I do feel like, that's a fight, an actual real life fucking fight versus good and evil. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, it would take a lot of heart for somebody to actually step out of that boundary and be like, yeah, nah, fuck it. And God forbid Russia be the one. Because I don't think China on bullshit like that. Like, I feel like they on bullshit, but they ain't on that type of bullshit. But Russia, I don't know. I might be sleeping on Iran too. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know too much about what Iran got going on. Apparently, we tried to get them boys and they kept moving their shit around. So apparently they got something. What up, Miles? Say got the micro cam, but not the EVA. Oh, you talking about the ESV? That's the ESV, my brother. You looking at the ESV, 9 millimeter. Koala said classic black activity. You already know. And as soon as we figure this shit out, we on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to come to our senses. You know what I'm saying? It might not appear like we got them. I'm just on here bullshitting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight of good and evil, but it's our country. But it's not country versus country. It's us versus them. Facts. Russia and China are not U.S. enemies. It's all fake. They're part of the plan. Facts. Cause I watch a lot of travelers and motherfuckers that do this shit live. Even then, like on live, they walk through these countries. They get nothing but love. They might run into one person, and that's not even on some fuck you because you American. They just might not like how you moving culturally in their area or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times, I do not see that shit. The enemy is the U.S. government, the UN, the Federal Reserve, the IEF, etc. Facts. I agree. Oh, you good, Zay? You good, Zay? I was gonna talk to Koala. You can leave him. You can leave him. We gonna have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We on conspiracy time tonight. As long as you respectful, we cool. You know what I'm saying? But I see you asking about the Israel shit too. A lot of people don't really speak on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much on it either, just out of respect for them folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about the politics on what's going on with that. You feel me? A lot of folks just leave it at that. But I will say, yeah, I feel like a lot of that shit is dead ass wrong. Uh, the fact that like the folks backing them up, all that extra shit. I never back war. I'm never on the side of any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a love and peace type of person. You know what I'm saying? First thing I tell folks when I see them is peace and love. You feel me? So a lot of that shit I'm on the flip side of. You know what I'm saying? I don't look it too deep into it. I know that it's happening, but you know, we 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 condemn that shit when we see it because that's just bad energy. You know what I'm saying? They need to figure that shit out, put that shit to the side, and either make one big ass country or do something, bro. Do something because all that shit they got going on ain't gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I kind of just leave it at that because, like I said, I don't know enough. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to neither one of them folks out there that's actually putting their life on the line for that shit. So you feel me? Said Israel is USA. USA is the fourth right. Israel is the Constitution. A continuation of what the Third Reich didn't finish. See, Sarah, yeah, you speaking on something I might not got too much knowledge on, for real, for real. I ain't afraid to say what I don't know now. You know what I'm saying? I might have certain ignorance of certain things. You feel me? I ain't gonna say I don't. I ain't standing out here just, you feel me? But yeah, a lot of that. Yeah, that's a rough topic. That's a real rough topic. Cause like I feel like a lot of what we seeing, as far as even like not the stuff that's not in the mainstream, people talking shit. Like I've been scrolling earlier, people saying that the president of their country talking about some he got Trump in the bottom of his hand and all type of shit, and he tell him what to do. And apparently they got it on recording and all type of shit. So I don't know. Like I said, a lot of that, I'm just yeah, they need to figure that shit out. Cause I can't state my opinions out loud on the internet. My opinions don't really vilify. It might vilify with y'all on the low key, but you feel me? You lift it up to me, it'd be guillotines involved. You know what I'm saying? In public television. But we ain't gonna get into all of that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just lead them. We gonna let them figure that out. And I hope they do. Because when they come to their senses and all them boys, I don't even know how to say it in the right way that I feel like gonna be the right way. But if them boys is anything like America, all them boys that's involved with that shit right there over there fighting, they might not even get a welcome home. If their country is anything like ours, if you know what the fuck I'm saying, them boys fought that war, they felt like it was for the wrong reason, them boys ain't even get a welcome home. You know what I'm saying? Koala said, question, do you support the real democracy? By that I mean, do you support that all decisions should be made by the people, all people are residents of a country? all people that are residents of a country. Facts. You said America isn't a real democracy. Facts. I agree with you. Um, I feel like that's a hard topic too to give like a straight, honest answer on. Because first of all, I do agree with you. Because like you saying, they letting all these folks come over here by the millions, giving them IDs and actually being on the news talking about some, yeah, we actually deserve to give these people the right to vote because now they citizens and this, and this. So you right. You right. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I don't want to be them people to draw that line because in my heart, you know what I'm saying, a human is a human. We should be able to go wherever the fuck we want. But at the same time, this is just showing to me that our government is crumbling on itself because y'all made this fucking shit up to begin with. And now look what you're doing. You letting all these people come in here and look exactly what you're doing. You're giving them you just handing out rights and shit. Like what happened to, you know? But like I'm saying, in my heart, I kind of 25% stand with it. Cause in my heart, I'm like, shit, if it's a human dog, why is we not fucking with you? But half of these folks is over here with bad intent or bad energy. It don't always got to be your intent. It's just sometimes how you treat other people. You know what I'm saying? We kind of got an American energy as people. So the people don't follow that. Sometimes some folks see it as either odd, weird, disrespectful, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? So if they don't see it, if they ain't following that energy, then it's kind of like a fuck it. But the democracy shit, of course I agree that fucking yeah, we need to take this. Nah, well, I'm gonna watch my words, but we need to figure out a way to get more people that's actually logically sensible as people back in charge as people, not a one take government. That's what I say go. You know what I'm saying? That's not how we need to be running this. We need to have logical input conversations as a public, not just like I just said. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I agree with you. You feel me? I ain't gonna disagree with that, but I might have an extra 15% off to the side where I'm like, I kind of get it because it's how they forced it. They set it up. But now we get to watch this shit crumble in front of their faces. And all them folks that's wrong, they might not even be identified. That's the crazy part about it. We don't even know who wrong. You know what I'm saying? It might crumble. And we just blame it America because fuck, who else we gonna blame? We don't even know the faces. You know what I'm saying? In World War II, the U.S. imported all the top Nazis under Operation Paperclip. Instantly, the U.S. and Nazis reinstated to Israel as a nation. And the Nazis sent to Israel as Zionists. Okay, yeah, facts. I was just reading about this earlier. They were saying a lot of them folks ran to Venezuela, and then a lot of the folks from the other side that they was fighting with also ran to them South American countries like Venezuela and all that. And we was importing our actual scientists and all that from like South America, so a lot of them ended up being the same folks. And that's kind of how we got tied up into this because they kind of they kind of backdoored us from the inside into this because they had that natural love for them folks that they left over in their countries. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was reading into this, but I ain't really finished that topic up just yet. But yeah, they were saying that it was crazy that everybody kind of migrated to the same places, to the same three countries, and then all ended up delving back once they finally got the full paperwork tied to make the legitimacies between, making ties between Israel and America and making Israel its own thing. You know what I'm saying? All that extra shit. Said, and Fuma said people cannot and should not be able to vote away others' rights. Facts. God given rights are more important than the will of other people. Facts. Facts. I agree. Said long live the Constitution. Be safe, fam. Love, love, love. I love that though. That's a great statement. I agree with that 100%. Motherfucking, it's crazy how, like, exactly what you're saying. I look at that even on a small level. A fucking jury, when people go to court, people getting their rights and shit voted away by folks that don't even know them, don't know the whole situation. They just going off of scripted paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, even on a small scale, that shit crazy. U.S. ain't defeat the Nazis. USA became them. It was all part of the plan to begin with. Facts. So Albert Pike tells it all in his book, Morals and Dogma. That's okay. Yep, I fuck with you, Sarah. I fuck with you. I was literally, actually, like, probably this was last night, not this morning, but I was just hearing people reference that. I was damn, what's the? This is crazy that we talking about this too, because like the algorithm was showing me a bunch of different like preacher channels and shit like that, and I was talking to one of them, and personally, I never really had a good aspect on this whole religious dogma thing because I ain't come up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking into that, and he told me to go look up that book you talking about. So I was reading little excerpts from that. They wanted like $6.99 for that book, and I wasn't doing that last night. So yeah, I did find some experts and all that. Some the people reading little spots from it and shit. So it's crazy. Like I said, life is crazy, bro. Because like you bringing this up and it's like putting more forth to the topic. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was on that. I was on that. A lot of the World War II. The SS officers were actually drafted to Mossad. A big example is those. Ooh, y'all know y'all shit. I fucks with y'all. I fucks with y'all. Shit, I'm gonna have to let y'all go for a minute and just read in the back. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah, like I said, I went into this. This was way out of my high school craze. I didn't pay attention to a lot of this. I'm late. You know what I'm saying? But she said she disagreed. The only rights we have are the ones we choose to fight for. God gave us life, not rights. Facts. That's a great point too. We either fight for them or we lose them because they don't exist otherwise. Mm. Ooh, I'm gonna give you the hot take one on that one. I like that though. That's a great statement. Mm. I feel like my boy made a great point too, but I feel like that's a hot take because mm, it's hard to fight that one because, like you saying, God gave us life, not rights. He never really he never really gave us much on what to do. He gave us a little guideline on what not to do. He gave us the sins. He gave us the stuff that was the blasphemous, the unforgiving, the that's what's gonna get you condemned and all that, but never really what was going to be given, your natural given right. Like he's saying, everybody got the natural given right to life, but it don't really go too far beyond that in the written word. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel you on that. I can feel you on that. Oh shit. Said Mossad didn't exist at the time. Mossad was created after the reinstatement of Israel. The Nazis came to the USA first to proclaim it. Damn, sir. If I wasn't tripping, you definitely might. You gonna know this better than me. But I swear I was even heard in school that even after the war, a lot of them ended up kind of literally as NASA engineers and shit like that. It was kind of like mathematicians in colleges and NASA engineers and folks that was like made the schematics for our spacecrafts and shit like that. Like they said, a lot of them folks was them people. You know what I'm saying? From that era. That's another conspiracy on why people say America don't even deserve a lot of the credit that it get, because a lot of the folks that was making these discoveries was European folks that just did it in America and had to do American patents because they patented it on American soil or it was created on American soil. You know what I'm saying? But the brain power came from folks that was generations either, ahead of them or behind them with the thinking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Warner von Braun. Yeah. I haven't looked too deep into him, but exactly what you're saying is exactly what I hear every time people delve into him. They said that boy was doing some crazy shit before he had the name that he got now, like what he's known for now. Facts. Okay. He said in 1948, after the British established the Jersey state, finally started massacre inside the Pakistan territory. It all started a couple of years earlier, although turned to Spanish to help Franco right after the war. Second of all, I just want to respect y'all real quick just for having this specific type of information that y'all can just. I'm not sure if y'all drawing this from somewhere, if it's off the top, you know what I'm saying? But shit, respect though, because y'all pulling this shit fast as fuck. Like, I love it though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that y'all putting this energy in right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not good enough to pull this off the top with zero reference, you feel me? Like, a lot of these topics is coming, fresh from right now. So yeah, just coming off the top, yeah, I couldn't do that without going to grab some shit or coming to the internet to refresh my thoughts and shit first. So Kennedy was the last normal president the U.S. the U.S. had. You think so? Why you say that though? I want to hear your reasoning behind that. I don't want my fault. I don't want to down your statement. I do want to hear your reasoning though. I'm just hearing shit chopped through these trees right now, so I'm tripping a little bit. This side is Israel. Israel is USA. USA is Nazi. Nazi is Zionist. Zionist is that's ooh wee, yeah. You hit it on the head, sis. Smooth on the head. Hold on. Now I can see you. Wherever the fuck that just fell from. Gotta be somewhere I can see you, dog. I'm finna have to go in the front, bro. There's no fucking way. As soon as this live over, I'm going for a walk. Fuck it. I gotta see what the fuck going on in these trees. Something gonna come out these trees. It's no fucking way. That tree, that branch ain't just fall out the fucking tree. That shit broke. I wish these speakers could pick up what the fuck I'm hearing. Alright, but yeah, I do want to hear some reasoning behind what y'all saying though. She said, oh, she came in with it. Kennedy was the last real president because his last State of the Union address is what got him killed. He opened the curtains on his government that really rules. Facts. Now that's what I agree with. That's like my standpoint on that too. He tried to stop the Israeli nuclear program. He wanted to check every nuclear facility in their territory. He got killed for trying to defend his country. Facts. I hear that too. USA has lost his ideas. There's no glory nor liberty left in this country. Ooh, that's a hot one. That's a hot one. I feel you though. They ain't really standing on too much right now. They gotta get more on business besides just trying to get the military to forcefully solve everything. Facts. Focus. What up, my brother? Appreciate you tapping, my brother. How you doing? How you doing? You coming into conspiracy time right now, so yeah, the topic might be a little rough. You know what I'm saying? But but no, yeah, spinning back, like I still feel like without like it's still ways to solve this without military incursion. First of all, if they just step down, not step down, but cool down, mellow it out, and actually communicate it with the public. Besides, fuck voting, all that extra shit. Like if they just heard the masses out enough to at least know what the general consensus is, I feel like a lot of this shit would switch up. Because a lot of that, I feel like they're just going off of lines on paper, the general consensus of what either some person that don't know shit about what's actually going on, or probably some fucking AI computer shit that's swearing that they think they programmed it right to know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not always that. You guys are fighting between each other and you cannot see the bigger picture. Facts. Oh, Koala, you ain't even from the U.S. What? Where you from? But I see the everyday life you guys have. Facts, facts, facts. Where you from, brother? I would love to hear it. Because you got a great standpoint on things, my guy. Said 3 cities conjunctively run the world. London, the money, the Vatican, the religion, the DC, the military. They're each in a part of the same organization. Facts. Because that's a district. They don't really call them city states or nothing. Facts. I agree with that. They say them folks turning up over there in London and Paris though. They say it's bad. Am I about to witness 2 crickets fuck? No? Okay. Don't. Don't go in the fuck in my house, neighbor. Whoa. Hold on. Cuz, get the fuck. Motherfucker. What you thought this was? My bad. Oh shit. What I just missed? God damn. Hold on. Whoa. I stepped on a bug. What happened? Uh, Focus said certain issues that keep us divided and distracted from the truth. Facts. Facts. And they press them like pretty hard when it happens. And sometimes they make it an issue. Like it might not even be that serious of a thing, and they just push it. If it forgets that London is not a part of England, the Vatican is not a part of Italy, and DC is part of none. Yes, facts. That's what I was trying to say. It's like it's a whole separate entity. Brookside, welcome back, my brother. We almost there. We getting a little diabolical. We getting there. We getting there. Charles Parker said, "Yeah, what up, Charles? Everything happens as a part of the plan. Albert Pike the Islam started that, and Islam refugees will be used to destabilize and collapse the Western empires." Ooh, that's a you own something, sir. I like that. That's that. Yeah, you got them hot takes tonight. Facts. Bro, fight for it. Like I'm saying, it be these fucking random ass fucking flies and water bugs and all type of shit. But nah, yeah, cuz was trying to creep through the little crack in my door, And he had a homie behind him, and I'm like, ain't no way both of y'all. What the fuck? I put the flashlight on. I'm like, hell no. Yeah, they had to go. I had to run them boys off real quick. Charles said where the sticks at tonight. We just chilling, brother. I ain't want to go too crazy. I was just being lazy. That's all. Peppa, come on, get out the camera. Said, why don't you focus on the things that are really happening in your government? Shit, that's what's going on, my brother. Everything we saying, we can reference to in the past 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Half of this is right now. Isn't coming from other countries, though. Don't say that they don't cause problem, but it's coming from within. No, I agree with you, my guy. It's just the some of this corruptedness is coming from outside sources. People that don't work their way in, folks just knowingly being manipulated, whether it's for money or bigger purposes. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of it's not just as simple as stopping the shit from within. You feel me? It's not just as simple as just getting certain folks out of office type of thing. Like a lot of this shit is the whole system being corrupt. Like everything, everybody, everywhere in certain parts. You know what I'm saying? Said we're the 308. Oh man, like I said, I'm just being lazy, my brother. I should have put at least a little something out to grab the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah, we just having a little chill night though. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't really on the 2A type of night. I just wanted to talk to the folks, tap in. Same thing I'm doing right now, just getting different opinions on some new topics. The problem isn't that the USA government, is that the government they can't see, regardless of where you live, the same people that control the USA are the same people that control the government. Facts. Facts. It's that shadow type shit. We are weak because our nation fights within, and yet the Prince and Donald Trump to link up. We gonna sit down. Oh, we gonna be set. Facts. Hold on, bruh. Nah, fuck it. I ain't even gonna trip on that shit no more. We just gonna let that shit walk away. Now, what you referencing, Koali? He said, the fix is simple. You know what I'm saying? I can think of some fixes, but I don't know if they simple fixes. You know what I'm saying? He said we're still in the chat. What up, my guy? He said everyone have a great night. Much love from Tennessee. Yes, sir. Appreciate you camping in, my brother. Ted Kaczynski. I've heard that name. Read the Ted Kaczynski manifesto. Let me screenshot that so I can get the right damn button. Yeah. Let me screenshot that. Cause I'm gonna spin back on. I need to remember how to spell my last name. Cause I heard that. Like I hear people reference him, but I ain't really looked into him. Yeah, I bet. I'll look into that. Read everything. Get your hands on from all sources. All right. Oh, Koala, you live in Poland. That's hard. Love, my brother. That's hard. I've been hearing some crazy things about y'all right now too. Like just y'all relations with y'all next door neighbors. You know what I'm saying? People have been trying to interfere with y'all skies and shit, and pull y'all into some shit y'all ain't really got or want nothing to do with. So yeah, I love and respect y'all standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, I don't know how y'all know y'all local news is circulating, but over here they making it look like y'all standing on business about y'all airspace. You know what I'm saying? Bro got his shit good, but I see you say that a lot. What you talking about, Charles? That's not all it seems to say. Hold on. Bro got his shit good, but I see why you say that it's not all that it seems. Oh, okay, I got you. My dumb ass can't read for a second. It's the Unabomber, just Google Unabomber. Oh, okay. That's his name. It just didn't click when I read it. He said, sir, he was a clever man. He stupidly started bombing everyone. He is both an extremely educated ingenious, and both a fool trying to take a man's life. Mm, mm. I feel like that go both ways too. Kind of like you saying. He said you should notice the USA has dropped troops in your country and is constantly sending defense systems because Poland is part of the IMF. Yes, that's what I've been hearing too. We've been sending folks over there because, like, if shit was to pop off with the countries that's surrounding you, like, you kind of would be the grounds of either communication or where everything what the fuck would pop off from. So they kind of wanted to get ahead of the game with that one. Nah, yeah. So Poland is a part of the greater system created by DC, London, and the Vatican. I feel like it's multiple countries that can fall into that standpoint. I feel like we need to start paying attention to a lot of these corrupt ass African countries too. Them boys that openly state that they corrupt and tell their citizens, yeah, what you gonna do about it? Cities are there are currently more or less 2,000 U.S. search stations in Poland. We don't receive equipment. We actually buy from the U.S. and get worse export versions. I'm not saying my country is better than yours, but I think should focus. Mm. Now you push a great point though, Koala. Uh, I feel like both of y'all have, like, valid standpoints. Sometimes this seems like one of those, agree to disagree standpoints where different people, different countries, gonna have different cultural opinions to stand on. You know what I'm saying? But y'all both seem real good with y'all history too. But it's also what we saying. We come from different standpoints, and not everybody was fed the same history. So we also gotta double check what we know as people sometimes too, because a lot of our shit is fed through propaganda sometimes because of where we at. So sometimes I see a lot of people bump heads because they didn't necessarily fact check their information with each other first to have the conversation in a friendly way. So that once one person starts standing on something that they believe is right, even though they be talking about the same subject, but they got taught it different ways, that's where people naturally bump heads. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what's your question, Koala? He said you was gonna ask one question. What you got? What you got? I just remembered something. J Dog gonna be mad at me. Mm, mm. Hold on. I ain't gonna read it. I read the first sentence. Hold on. Chewing my cracker. Hold on. You just dropped a hot one. He said, why is 95%, why is more than 95% of the politicians in the U.S. Jewish? Facts. One, why are the CEOs of the biggest companies in most of the U.S. cities mostly from Jewish descent? Facts. Two, right? Why the U.S. government let companies like BlackRock have monopolies? Facts, especially on the housing market. Facts. I like them questions. Now, can I answer them? I wish. Somebody called Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I put too much thought in this, I end up in the middle of the street, ass naked, pulling my hair out. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if somebody could forcefully get these answers out of the fucking government, we'd have people in the fucking streets for years. Ain't no fucking way.